Everyone now, welcome from Gulfport, Mississippi, Charlene. You see, Charlene is a mother on a mission. You see, when Charlene's son, Ralston, was just 17, he revealed to her that his 17-year-old girlfriend, Elizabeth, was pregnant. Now, immediately, Charlene sprung into what she called mommy mode and told him not to accept that child without a DNA test. Today, Elizabeth and her mom, Amanda, swear that Ralston is the father of 1-year-old Zoe, but Charlene is demanding the proof. Watch this.
My 19-year-old son, Ralston, is being brainwashed by Elizabeth and her mother, Amanda, and I do not like that. I know for a fact that Zoe is not Ralston's daughter. I just need the DNA test to prove that. I blame Amanda for all of this because I begged her not to allow my son to stay at her house with her daughter, and they drink, smoke weed, and party. Ralston and Elizabeth was broken up when she came up pregnant. He found naked pictures Elizabeth sent to other guys and text messages from her phone. My son has dropped out of school, pouring concrete 12 hours a day to support them while she sits at home. He is losing out on his education because of her lazy ass. Maury, I can't wait till you tell my son, Ralston, that he is not the father so that he can get his life back.
So, for the record, Ralston is kind of caught in the middle and does not know who to believe. Does he believe his mother or does he believe Elizabeth and Amanda? But Charlene, you're really upset over this.
Maury, my son, is only 19 years old. And for him to have a child, I hear right now by Elizabeth, he's a child himself. What are we supposed to do?
You told my producers these are kids trying to act like adults.
Right. And I am highly upset about that because Elizabeth's mother, Amanda, she knows better. I have talked to her numerous of times, begged her not to allow my son to come to her house and stay. But she did that anyway. And I'm not satisfied with that. I am very upset and furious with Amanda. So, this is her mess. She created this.
Why don't you control what your son does? I can't control everything that they do. They're teenagers. I'm not going to let my daughter out on the street. And I can't control
I did not say for you to control my son. Control your house, your home, your daughter.
Well, he disrespects me all the time. How can I control something when you ain't taught him how to control himself?
Of course he disrespects you. Why do he disrespect you? Because, Amanda, you allow that. You allow that.
No, it's the way he was raised.
Much room.
They can tell by the way a person's raised how they respect other people.
My point exactly.
And my daughter
when you
would
have
never
other
disrespect.
adults come in and change all of what the parents have taught, what do you think a child gonna do? He gonna want to party, he gonna do this, but I don't allow it. So he gonna go where people do allow it. And that was
I
you.
don't allow partying.
Let's talk about what happened at the beginning. How did you find out that they were even together?
My daughter, she told me about it when they first started talking. I didn't know anything about all of this. Ralston apparently was afraid to tell me that he was talking to a white girl, which I did not care about that.
Is that when you told Amanda that you didn't want Ralston staying overnight? Is that it?
Yes, I did. I told her when Ralston stayed away from home and stayed with them the first time, I told her, do not allow my child to do that.
And I kept on telling them, and they kept sneaking in.
I can't imagine what you thought when you found out that Elizabeth was pregnant.
Oh, Maury, I was furious. I was pissed. But in the beginning, the girl had told me, Elizabeth told me that she was not going to get pregnant. She said, I told Ralston that I have my whole life ahead of me, and he does too, and I'm not ready for no children. And all of a sudden, y'all come up with a baby that y'all planned it.
Me and Ralston plan to have a baby. We plan to have a baby. Thank you very much. We said that.
Well, you told me different. Thank you very much.
We want a baby.
And you're right. I did plan to have a baby with you, but at the same time, I have my doubts about Zoe because you was texting other dudes when I was going back and forth to your phone. I probably did cheat, but you was doing your little thing too.
Both of y'all, Amanda, you and Elizabeth have always.
You're not the only one that worked neither.
Charlene,
I works too.
you know what this sounds
You
like?
work 4 or 5
This sounds like This sounds like two teenagers who shouldn't be having a child together, that's for sure.
My point exactly. That's what I try to tell her mama. This is your mess, Samantha, and I expect
No.
you to clean it up.
Charlene. No, Charlene, you have to take some you got to
him.
take some responsibility too. Come on now.
Responsibility, more. I take responsibility. If Zobug is his, then I am there 100%. I'm already there.
But here's the thing. You think he's the father? Does that baby look like him?
Well,
Doesn't
I'm
look
not
like
sure.
him.
In a way.
I'm
In
not.
a way she look like that. I only see the eyes. That's all I see.
Look.
Everything else, I don't see
The
nothing.
whole body is.
A little bit, she look more like
Nothing.
you than anything.
Oh my God! Do you see that?
Her hair
No.
is straight.
Look at my nose and look at her nose.
The eye. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy.
Okay.
That
No,
baby looks
y'all
like
are crazy.
him.
Y'all
His
been
twin.
with the
We gonna see.
forehead.
Let's see what the DNA test say.
Apparently,
Let's see what
Charlene,
the DNA test say.
the one thing that you were able to do with Ralston was when he went to the hospital when that baby was born, he didn't sign any birth certificate.
Right, Maury. He did not
Nope.
sign no paper.
He didn't sign it
Hallelujah.
because his mom said not to. She
That's
called the
right.
mom and said, "Do not sign the birth certificate. Do not sign
That's
the birth
right.
certificate."
Why would he
I
sign?
dare
And
you.
we're not
Right.
sure because, from my understanding, when they was broken up, Elizabeth was going with other guys. So how can my son be so sure that Zoe is his?
You right.
Tell me that.
You say that baby's too light, but she's light.
She's biracial. I understand, but can we
Look at her, Maury.
show
Look at that.
Ralston?
Look at Ralston's skin tone. She's mixed. Of course she's gonna
No.
be light.
No.
Look,
Nothing.
Yeah.
my dad.
No. it's nothing.
Listen to me. My daddy genes are so strong. Ralston and me, my brother, look just like my dad. Zoe
look just
do
like my
not
uncle and my
look
papa.
like
Just
the
like-
McCart family.
And so before we break and talk to these other people here, the result of this pregnancy and the result of this birth is that Ralston, who was doing good in school, had to quit school and go to work. And Elizabeth, who was in school, quit school to have a baby. That's the end result of this. Neither one of them have graduated high
Has
school.
an education. They don't have an education, Maury, and that is sad. They have brainwashed my son.
Oh,
Amanda has
Oh.
allowed
I wish I
Ralston
could
to do
brainwash
things.
people. How can I brainwash
I wish
somebody?
you wouldn't have brainwashed him because he listened to
wish I
you
could
and Elizabeth
brainwash him.
more than
Oh,
he
mama,
listened
she
to
ain't
his mama.
brainwashed me,
I
mama.
And
wish
it
if
does
they
not
would
make
brainwash
sense.
your son, I would
They
brainwash
never
him to be
brainwashed
a
me,
man.
mama.
enough. It's time to reveal the paternity test results. But Charlene, before I read this, I am sure that you would welcome Zoe into your family if she's proved to be your granddaughter, right?
Of course, Maury. Of course I will. Even if she's not,
What?
I will still accept her.
Wow. Are you surprised that Ralston and Elizabeth still might have some attachment?
I do.
Maury, I just really don't know. I just really don't know. Just a mess that
Telling
Amanda
me.
created.
You're telling me. Here we go.
Amanda created this. I am furious.
Here we go. In the case of one-year-old Zoe, Ralston, you are not the father.
What?
He is
What?
not the father.
Oh my God! I told you. I told you.
I'll be here. Don't want to do this no more. Don't want to do this no more.
I told you. Oh my God.
Why am I not surprised that the two teenagers left?
She looked just like him. I don't understand this. It's gotta be wrong. This gotta be wrong. This gotta be wrong. This has to be wrong.
It's not wrong, Elizabeth. And I'll be glad to bring anybody that you and your mom
It's gotta
want.
be wrong. It's gotta be wrong. It's gotta be wrong.
Charlene,
It's gotta be wrong.
Charlene, you feel for her?
Yes, Maury.
You feel for her?
I feel for her. I do. But my son can get his life back and just to know that Zoe is not his. And I was right all along. I knew this, but I'm going to still love Zoe, Lizzie. I will be there to help you. Amanda, everything, all this creative of mess, I'm still gonna help you with Zoe, so don't worry.
Thank you.
I'm gonna help you.
You are not the father.